ever drank a glass of water or gone on a bike ride? Of course you have. But did you know that the air you're breathing or the water that you're drinking could be contaminated? Pollution is a very serious part of our lives and can cause serious health issues or death. The water you drink or the air you breathe can be contaminated without you even knowing it. It is important to know the different types of pollution, such as air and water pollution, and the effects that come along with them. Air and water pollution can affect the lives of any person, but the health issues can easily be decreased. To begin, air pollution is known as the contamination of the air that interrupts the atmosphere and can be very dangerous for one's health. There are three major things that cause air pollution: motor vehicles, large factories, and farming chemicals. Peterson quotes, "Among other traffic-related air pollutants, carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxides have been implicated in higher rates of headaches and migraines among adults. Also, carbon monoxide has been related to schizophrenia." He says this to explain what occurs when vehicle chemicals are put into the air. Second, large factories can create air pollution. Factories all around have toxic chemicals constantly contaminating the air, such as carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. Third, and most relatable to me, would be farming chemicals. I have witnessed my dad put pesticides, herbicides, and fertilizers on his fields every year, and Dr. McCullough says in his article that the number one source of pollution is nitrogen fertilizers, and they can break down into their component parts, making ammonia release into the air. Ammonia is mixed with other chemicals in the air and makes the pollution even smaller and more easily spread. Another serious type of pollution is water pollution. This is known as the contamination of water bodies such as lakes, rivers, oceans, and even the groundwater that you drink. Once again, farmers have a main play in this. Farm runoffs can be filled with pesticides, herbicides, and fertilizers, and can get into your drinking water. Diego Peters says that pollution from non-point sources, such as runoffs from farms or construction sites, remain the leading cause of impairment into the nation's waters. Fertilizers and pesticides are washed into the main water systems from farmlands, even the waters that we drink. Second, oil spills and leakages create water pollution. Large storages or underground oil often leak into the water systems, even those we drink from as well. Large boats carrying oil can leak into the ocean, destroying the marine life with the pollution. This goes to show that water pollution affects humans and animals in many ways. Unfortunately, these types of pollutions can lead to effects on human health. For example, Eccles writes that the average adult inhales 10 to 20,000 liters of air a day, which in mass is more than food and water intake together. He says this to reiterate the health issues that the air pollution can have on the human body. With particles from pollution in the air, this can be very dangerous on human health. In another article by Miguel Santos, he says that only few scientists would be surprised to find that the air pollution is associated with respiratory disease of many sorts, including lung cancer and emphysema. This also goes to show that most scientists know that this is a major problem. As for water pollution, we drink and bathe in water that is full of chemicals every day, and we don't even know it. For example, pesticides can cause cancers. Chemicals can cause diseases such as malaria and jaundice. Of the several types of pollution, air and water seem to be the most important due to the lives of humans. We drink water and we need to breathe air, but we shouldn't have to worry about having health effects because of this. Farming, littering, oil, factories, and vehicles all have a major impact on this problem. However, we can eliminate this by being more careful and caring for the environment. Next time you see someone driving too fast or throwing garbage on the ground, simply remind them they live in this environment and they do not know how their actions will affect them in the future. And again, always remember, your life is only as great as you make it, so be cautious about the footprint you leave on the world.